G'day everybody. Today is Way Day. We're not going to see how good a Christmas we had. We already know we had that. We're going to get the car and caravan weighed again with Alan from Oz Coast Weights. He weighed us a couple of years ago with the D-Max and standard tub and fiberglass canopy. We've changed to a aluminium tray and an aluminium canopy. We just want to double check before we go on our next adventure. Things go well, our next adventure might start this afternoon. We're all loaded up, ready to go, and tomorrow's our planned date of departure. We'll let you know after the weighing session how we went. When we used Alan to weigh us before, we noticed his professionalism. He doesn't just weigh your van and car. He does a complete check over of your van. Gas bottles, for example, checks the dates on them. Your gas relief valves, so you're not facing each other just because that's where the hoses want it to go. Even the regulator and the new hose rules and laws, you'll pick our van for that for sure. We've still got the old style POL fitting. We haven't changed our hoses yet. Tyres, he'll check the tyres. He'll actually ask you your tyre pressures. A lot of people don't know what the actual tyre pressures are. He'll ask you. Check your tyres for their age, even wear across the top, across the tread face, and even any bubbling or like your sidewalls are starting to let go or tread pattern starting to let go, bulging. You'll check your breakaway systems, make sure the brakes actually activate when you pull the pin, make sure the lights come on when you push the button on your brake controller to manually activate them. Simple bits and pieces like that. It's a thorough check. Yeah, we'll get Kerry to put his number in here. If you're in the Gladstone, Central Queensland area, look him up. It's money well spent, peace of mind.
We're at the Botanical Gardens car park in Gladstone, and today we're getting weighed by Oz Coast Weights, and Alan's going to let us know whether we're legal with the caravan and car weights. So we're just checking the breakaway controller to make sure that it works. So they disengaged it, and then Brad had to drive forward to make sure the brakes on the trailer actually engage. We have a red arc brake controller. So Alan's just doing a check over of the van, checking what sort of battery you got, what you got in your front storage boxes, what sort of tyres and brakes and everything.
This is the one you swapped out?
Yeah, it's not.
Come back just a little bit, please, Brad. 86, like 86, yeah. So good. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to run through the whole lot with you. I'm going to send you the full report today.
Yeah.
When you get the report, it'll have report, and I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but it'll have report 1 till 8, 1 till 7.
Yep.
So there'll be the pre-weigh there that you've sent. I'll fill out the other bits and pieces. How many kilometres is actually on your car at the moment?
172 and a half.
And that's, I'll fill that out. The details sheet will be, all my scriggle will all be in there.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a weights sheet on there when the van was on, van was off, weight distribution and so forth, and all your heights of your vehicle and your caravan when the caravan was on, the caravan was off. There'll be a full one there for your vehicle. There'll be one for your caravan. There'll be one there for your weight distribution. And there'll be a compliance plate one, so it'll have your registrations in, and it'll have your GVMs, GCMs and all that sort of stuff all in there. Basically if it's green it's good. And then there'll be a report number 8. It'll be, all this will be just written in plain English, so you're not just getting piles of numbers and that sort of thing. And all the recommendations will be in there. Everything we've talked about will be in it. Procedures for setting up safety chains, your breakaway cables and stuff will all be in there. Contact numbers if you want to get wheels serviced and gas appliances and all that kind of stuff will all be in report number 8. Okay, so first thing, and that the first one is just with your vehicle. So the first section is your vehicle with the caravan attached. So this is what's on your compliance plate for your caravan, for your vehicle I should say. This is what we actually got, and this is what you've got left. So your rear axle, you've still got 91 kilograms available, which isn't a whole lot, but you can still throw a carton of beer in there if you wanted to. Your GVM, which is your gross vehicle mass, that is the total weight of your vehicle with the caravan attached. You've still got 246 kilograms available, and that on there. The second section is your tow vehicle on its own. You got out, disconnected the caravan, you got back in the car. You can see the rear axle, we had 495 kilograms available, and that on there. So that distance between the center of your rear axle and where you connect to is just called overhang. Basically it's just a big lever. At the moment we're putting 280 kilograms on the end of that lever, and when you do, you've got 179 kilograms is coming off your front axle heading south to your rear axle. So out of that 280 kilograms, you've actually got 404 kilograms going onto that rear axle. So you can see that whatever you load this up, it significantly loads up the rear axle there at the moment. Your weight of your vehicle compared to your gross combine mass, the total weight of everything, is at 54.5%, which is excellent. That means that the vehicle is a lot heavier than what your caravan is, and that which is fantastic. It's got a good ground in it. It'll hold the caravan, and that we see a number of caravans that are a lot heavier than the vehicle, and it's just dangerous. It'll just push the vehicle and that around. The table mass percentage of the rear axle load at 144% is basically saying that for every kilo you put on here, there'll be 1.44 kilos going to go onto your rear axle. So you're getting a little bit more on your rear axle, and that with the weight distribution hitch, because they do push the caravan and the car apart further, so it just makes the lever a little bit longer. But then you've got the weight distribution, which is transferring weight from your rear axle up to your front axle and that there. So your vehicle at the moment is fine. Just don't go adding anything more into the back of the car. I would try and keep it about there. Your caravan, what we've got on your compliance plate, what we actually got and what we've got left. So your GTM, which is your gross trailer mass, that's just the weight on your axles. You've still got 140 kilograms left on the GTM. Your actual axles themselves have a higher rating than your gross trailer mass, so you've got a rating of 2,900 kilograms. So the axles themselves can handle 404, but the caravan company has set this at 2636 and not 2900. We then did a tow ball mass of 280, so the tow ball mass and your GTM gives you your aggregate trailer mass, and you ended up with a total weight of 2,776 kilos. So you got 67 kilos left in the caravan, of payload. I wouldn't be I'd be really careful about putting any more into there. So both your vehicle and your caravan at the moment is pretty good at that levels. I wouldn't be adding a whole lot. Be really careful about adding too much more. The tow ball mass percentage compared to your aggregate trailer mass, total weight of the caravan, is at 10.09%. So, which is excellent. So it's got a good balance and everything in that there. So anywhere in that, normally sort of 8 to 12% is good. So that's got a good balance in that there. The van balance, you've got 140 kilos more on your left side, on this side here, and it's normally with your awning, your fridge and all that sort of stuff, what you've got up on this side here. We've got 108 kilos more on the front axles than what we have on the back, which is good, and the level of your caravan means that it's steering off them front axles and not off the back axles. So I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. When you are doing the balancing, if you're loading the caravan, just sort of keep that in mind. It's not a legal thing, but it is a safety thing if you keep adding weight on it. But just keep it in mind when you are loading the van. Say, okay, well, we're actually a little bit heavy on the side. I might stick the tools over this side or something like that kind of thing. So that part of it was all okay. And then your vehicle, when the caravan's on, we put it on, the front's coming up 10 mil, the back's going down 35 mil. So it would probably help you just having an assist on there with some airbags if you want to. I think it'll just help you keep it a bit more level. At the moment, we've got 15 mil difference with your level of your caravan, so the front's down about 15 mil, which is good. If you put airbags on the car and bring it up a little bit more, you may end up, just remeasure it again, you may end up having to drop your down one more hole sort of thing. But you definitely want to keep that load on that front axle and that there. So you've passed all your compliances and everything in that there today. So that was all good. Just a couple of cautions there, that's all, in how much you can continue to load it all up.
The one I was really worried about was the back of the car with the new box.
Yeah.
Instead of the original canopy.
Yeah.
So there you have it. We have green for the caravan weight and green for the car, which is really good. It looks like we can head off to the Murray River. Free camp at Nanango near the petrol station. It's a lovely spot. Toilets, lots of space, lots of gum trees, just don't camp underneath them. We left Toowoomba about 3:30 yesterday afternoon and travelled 200 kilometres to Texas. We're staying at the Damask River. It's a donation camp. New South Wales is on that side and we just stayed on the Queensland side, but you can see there's plenty of room for a lot of vans to park here. And this morning we'll head off to Dubbo. The local park here at Texas, lots of activities and equipment for the kids to play on. Today we've driven 532 kilometres from Texas and now we're at Terramunga Mine Reserve, which is just north of Dubbo. on the Macquarie River. So we'll camp here overnight, have something to eat, and head off again tomorrow, further south. This morning we left Terramunga Mine and we've driven 384 kilometres or so to Morley's RV rest stop at Gundagai. We're here on the river and you can probably hear all the birds, they've come back. So we'll camp here overnight. It's a donation campsite, and then we'll head further south towards the Murray River. We're on our way to Indy Bridge and we decided to stop in and view Paddy's Falls. They say it's really quite spectacular, especially after a lot of snowfall in the mountains. We'll end this one here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and join us next week as we attempt to find the beginning of the Murray River upstream. See ya!